Well, that was extremely annoying. Okay. So, yeah, my internet just like randomly went out. That was strange. But we're good. We're chilling. Alright, let's see here. Do we need anything else? Have live split up. So cool. Gotta let people know that I'm back on Discord. You know, in case I went to go do other shit. Stream back up. What's the link to the YouTube one? This. Okay. Okay, we did it. Oh, we're back. I'm a genius. I fixed everything, guys. Don't worry. Everything is completely under control. And there is absolutely nothing wrong anywhere in the world. How are you doing? How are you, Sexy Beast, doing this fine Monday? I'm doing okay. Personally, I'd say I'm doing okay. I was so worried. You should have been worried, Dens. This could have been your entire afternoon completely ruined without Zem coming back. Pfft. Apparently the alert is not working, but Jason, thank you for 37, dude. I really appreciate that. I'll do it myself. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Haha. A rare reenactment. God, I haven't sung in so long. Zem, should I call off work and just vibe? Grey Leak. If you have to ask me whether or not you want to go into work, I think it's pretty clear what you're just looking for an excuse to say yes. Just take off work. Just take off work and don't be ashamed of it, you know? Just be like, I don't want to fucking do it today. I'm not going to do it. The time off is there for a reason, you know? Take that shit. Take off work and kill your boss. Well, yeah, take it one step further and resort to murder. Thanks for using my right pronouns earlier. I appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, Bulklog. I just don't know. I just don't know anyone. There's a lot of new people in the community and a lot of people whose pronouns I haven't committed to memory yet. So I just default to they. I had to correct myself, but yeah, I defaulted back to they. Because I was like, you know what? I think I said he when referring to you, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't know that for sure though, and so I defaulted back. I always play it safe rather than sorry when it comes to that sort of thing. I just try to be respectful. Well, and now I know, so thank you for letting me know, Bolt Clock. If you're watching this just after school, POV, you're watching this just after school because of your time zone, let's go ahead, team. So that means that if you're just finishing school, depending on what you mean by just after, because I don't know how long it usually takes people to get back home from school in Europe. But I would imagine British schools get out sometime around 3 o'clock. So I'm going to assume that you're British. And you know what? Despite what people may tell you in this chat, that's okay. You're allowed to be British. I'm watching this after unemployment. Perfect. That's what I'm here for. Hello, Silence. I think you've been here before, Silence. Didn't I ask if you were the real Silence, and then you told me, unfortunately, no. If you guys don't know, there's somebody in the community named Silence. You're not British, by the way. I'm from Poland. Oh, okay. Well, you know, swing and a miss. I'm trying my best to, like, just like, I don't know. I'm just, like, having fun being a European. You know, I'm just trying to have fun, make baseless assumptions, and see if I'm right about any of them. He's trying to do his best. He's trying to dox his well, shit. I mean, I guess when you put it that way, that is kind of what I tried to do on accident. No, actually, I'm Italian. You know, like pizza, pasta, mandolino. Holy shit! Even the mandolinos. Did I ever tell you guys? I spent a summer in Italy. Back when I was 21, and we learned Puccini songs. If you guys don't know, Puccini is like a very famous operatic composer of the late 1800s, and I guess early 1900s as well. And is he early 1900s? Hold on, when did Puccini die? Regardless, the point is, Puccini's a big deal in Italy, you know, and we learned a bunch of Puccini songs, and in America, you would never, ever be able to, like, sing operatic songs, and people would even recognize them, let alone know the words to the songs. Literally, the Puccini songs that we sang in the streets of Italy had people who, like, knew all of the words from when they were a kid, you know? He died in 1924. When did he stop composing? I actually don't know. Was it like at 1910s then? Or was he composing all the way to his death? I don't actually know how Puccini did it. I'm a little sad at myself for not remembering this, but I'd like to learn. I don't like the he emote. I want to say words and not he. Oh yeah, I thought it was... I wanted to annoy you guys with that for a day just to see what you had. Just to see how badly you guys could have it. I did it to mess with you guys. Your formal complaint has been acknowledged. In Italy, we kind of care about the music and art and culture in general, not because we give a shit, but for bragging rights. I mean, I guess that's fair enough. It's good to be back, Purple Tang. Is that my favorite planet in the game? I don't know if I have one. I like a lot of them, though. Whose mans is this, all dressed up spiffy like that? I know, I'm a changed man, Seamus. I'm feeling a certain kind of way today. I decided that I'm in a no-nonsense kind of mood, you know? I'm living the no-nonsense kind of life. Oh, it's definitely not Uzla. Fuck Uzla. I hate that planet. I hate Maktar. I like Tabora. I actually really like Tabora. You wanna know? I'm gonna go ahead and say Tabora because I think that's the planet that I've spent the most time practicing recently, and so it's like all the information is very fresh in my head. Those are definitely my two favorite planets right now. Or my favorite planet right now. Sorry, I said two planets because I read Bolden and Dabo from Conte's message. And my brain did that thing where it combines the thing I'm saying with the thing I'm thinking. Yo, what's up, Chunky Moron? How you doing today? You're feeling homosexual today, asks Bravo. Was that Bravo who asked that? I guess no more than usual. Tabora is a pain in the ass. I love it though. Tabora is great. Once you actually know what you're doing on Tabora, it feels so seamless. You know? Because I've got I have all 100 crystals totally completely memorized now, you know? And it feels really good. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. I gotta get myself to feel that way about Grelbin too. Because right now I don't have the Moonstones memorized, and if I really want to get good at this category, I should do that. That'd be kind of fun. It would make oh my god, it would make the endgame so much more enjoyable. To just be like, yeah, I know these fucking crystals, I know where they all are. I don't have any doubts anymore. I should definitely do that. I love the hairstyle you're wearing. Is it new? I didn't get a haircut or anything. I just, like, I guess I put, like, a little bit of product in it. But, yeah, I'm getting, like, an actual haircut on this weekend. If I'm not mistaken, everyone can download Ratchet. Would you have time to make a tutorial of its installation? There already is a tutorial. You don't need me for it. And trust me, you don't want me to make tutorials. I'm not. It's not my forte. It is not my forte. Plus, it's not something I really want to start investing time into. You know what I mean? Because if I have to do a tutorial for that, then then people are gonna ask for tutorials of other shit too, and ugh. I'd rather teach people through like exciting videos rather than have people ask for tutorials of specific tricks. Like the stream, yo, Beanie, you're such a sweetheart. You know that? You're such a sweetheart. You always remind me to remind everybody to like the stream on YouTube. If you guys are watching on that platform. What kind of cheese? Oh, dude. In the Netherlands, they have this one, like, it's literally just like store sliced cheese, but it's like it's Houtse-kaas. I don't know what I think Houtse just means, like old. Like I think it's like aged cheese, and it's so fucking good. Like, oh my god. Oh, is it just Gouda? Is that what that means? Oh no, I'm thinking of out. Oh, it's just Gouda cheese. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that, or I'm thinking of Udsa, right? Or isn't that the word that you use for when something is aged? I think I may have gotten it too confused there. That's my fault. My Dutch is still not very good. Yeah, it just means Gouda. Okay. Well, regardless, there's also, I believe, a term for aged cheese, and that's where my confusion came from. I'll just have to remember that in the future. So, anyway, yeah, Gouda cheese is apparently fucking delicious, and we got the slot machine, so we can finally move forward with this. I'm talking about, I want to ask you to get me a specific Gouda that's around your area that's aged for like 3+ years, and I need to get that for myself, man. That is Udakaas. It was just a type of Gouda. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarifying that. But yeah, so like the cheese in the Netherlands, man. Oh my god, it is so good. It's actually so good. Try Smegma top quality aged cheese. No. 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 I will allow none of that. Did you ever play Dark Souls? No, I played Elden Ring for I platinum trophied it after 150 hours. One of my proudest gaming achievements so far. And that's the only Soulsborne game I played to completion. So I'm gonna be doing Sekiro pretty soon. The O and O are pronounced as an O. How? Outsa. That's right. Okay, I knew that once upon a time. Thanks for correcting me. Outsa-kaas. Outer? I'm so bad at this language. I'm embarrassed by how little Dutch I know. Udakaas and Houtse-kaas. Okay. We're there. We're getting somewhere now. I understand. What's up, Lich Lance? So stoked for you to play Sekiro. Such a great game. I know. I can't wait. I think if Houtse it really is a word. Well, regardless. Does anyone else feel like I'm so bad at X is so streamer for it? Like that's something a streamer says? Maybe. I think at the very least, speedrunning streamers say that kind of shit because speedrunning streamers are such fucking perfectionists. Your voice is quiet in comparison to the game audio. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Oh my god, that was fast. Okay, let's see here. I always remember that the first one, you don't have to hold anything because the developers would obviously want the first one to be easy for the players since it's their first time doing it. That's the way I always remember that specific puzzle starts with, like, not having to press circle. Is that weird? Is that weird that I remember that? I guess it's probably not weird. And then this one always starts with the opposite because they want to test the player now. I've had to crank up my volume to hear today's stream. Oy, that's okay. That's not good. I gotta really start like knowing my my measurements a little bit better. Is Spotify even on? No. Dude, you're loud? I'm so confused now. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. It's better now, don't worry. Oy. You're at a fine volume. It appears the sensitivity is high. Okay. So I just won't, like, lean my face in. You know, I just won't do that. And then we'll all be, like, hunky-dory and it should sound okay. Split didn't go... Only do that. Sorry guys, I like, you know, I like to mess with you. I've been messing with my audio stuff as I record myself doing YouTube videos that I like know the things that go wrong now. And I watch enough of my streams and I'm like, oh, I know what that sounds like. Okay. I saw your Insta story earlier. What? I don't know. I'm just in a no nonsense kind of mood, you know. I'm just sick of it, you know. I'm sick of being Mr. Nice Guy, so here I am. Yeah, what can I say? What's the Insta story? I find it's just strange for me to think that my Instagram is coming up as a subject of conversation on my own stream. I feel like I've almost never talk about my Instagram, and so it's just very weird. It's very weird. Okay. So then, that was good actually. That was a really fast crane section. What the fuck was that about? Tweet about going into the forest? Listen guys, I've decided to go more mask off in my life, and sometimes I just want to abandon desire and go spend time in the woods. You know, that's just a part of who I am. If you're not ready to accept that, then don't follow me on social media. I'm just saying. Let a guy vibe from time to time, why don't you? How about that Insta post about dismantling the originals because they suck too much? Zem's on his Christopher Robin grind. Dude, I have in my life thought about how cool it would be to just like one day go completely off the grid, you know? I've thought about it more than once. I'm not saying I would ever do that, but I can say that at the very least moving halfway across the world is as good of a compromise as you can get sometimes. How about that? Let that be food for thought. Wait a minute. He didn't move because he wanted a better life. He moved because he's fucking crazy. Sorry. Yeah, that was just directly into your guys' ears. I'm going off the grid once I have enough money. Landed here is nice and no bears or evils. That's kind of based, actually. But you're from New Zealand, right? New Zealand is beautiful. Why did we get the crazy dude? Dude, I mean, like, come on. Come on. You guys gotta know, right? Clearly, you've gotta know. You've gotta know that you're just watching an insane person. Oh, by the way, Jazzberry, for some reason alerts are just not going off. I don't know why. But thank you for the 43 months. It says, can we get you in the loincloth before you go? No. No, absolutely not. Oh, that's so interesting, Big Chickenator. That's where one of my friends is living right now. Very interesting. That's like, what do they call that? Like Bader Meinhof? Like when you're paying attention to something, you're more likely to see it. I had never heard of Auckland until recently. Oh yeah, we talked about it? Oh yeah. Okay. I found it so funny, I just saw your face and what you wrote and had your voice in my head like, go fuck yourself, you really would love you too. Based. Very based. Yo, what up, Penis? How you doing today, man? Okay. That was a little scary because every single one of those missiles does 3 ticks of damage. So if I get hit by any of them, I die. Which is not really that scary on that boss. Like, not one of the hardest things to do, but still required mental energy. Basically what I'm saying is, I'm a genius. Okay, let's keep going. I visited New Zealand this summer. My takeaway was that Auckland was the least interesting place I visited. Felt too much like an American city for me. Have you been to America? I'm curious what your basis of understanding of what an American city is. Oh, motherfuck. Oh, quick. Somebody pull up the Mactar 2 skip tutorial. I need it real quick. Split went off successfully, just to let you know. Oh, I know. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No way. What the fuck? Two very strange mistakes. Very, very strange mistakes. It just happens in this category sometimes, man. I don't know. Sometimes shit just goes horribly wrong. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a second here. I gotta clutch up. I don't know what's going on with my brain right now. But something is very, very wrong. Okay. Jesus. That's fine. We allow mistakes. Early game mistakes are not a big deal. We just gotta clutch up later. I watched you making a lot of runs, but the 100% category is boring. Well, I don't know. I don't really feel that way. I'm kind of fascinated by it. I think it's only really boring because I'm not improving super quickly. I think that's what it's really about. Like, I mean, I don't think you guys are wrong. I don't think this is necessarily the most like high octane category. But I also think it's going to get a lot more exciting for people to watch this category once I get really close to world record. Plus, I want this to be a part of a greater project that I'm doing right now. Like, I want it to be a focal point because I want to eventually be doing more 100% related content. Like in general, like I want to do more like trifecta stuff. I want to make some YouTube videos out of that. I think that'd be really, really cool and something that would be really unique. So yeah, but I mean, like, I also understand that, like, this isn't necessarily the most exciting shit right now. And I guess what I will say to you is, Silence, I know this is not the most exciting category for you personally at the moment, but if you have faith in my content, just let me cook a little bit. Let me cook a little bit, and it'll get really exciting. There will be a payoff. And it'll be really, really cool. I've got some ideas brewing, you know? Plus, I really do want to play a little bit more Rack 1. I think I got a little hyper-fixated on this category this week, or this last week. And I definitely do want to have more days where I'm playing Rack 1. So I wanna try to mix that in. Moreover, I'm gonna be recalibrating a little bit. So basically, my team and I we're always trying to improve in a lot of ways, and I think we have improved a fair bit when it comes to how we organize our content. But the thing is, like, we've hit a point where we need to introduce new systems in order to go to the next step. You know, like, if we really, really want to fix all of our problems that are keeping us from growing, we got to really fix, like, some stuff a little bit more. And so right now, our organization is a big one that we're focusing on right now. So, like, we're going to be having lots more conversations on the team as far as, like, how to properly balance the different kinds of content that we want to do on the channel with, like, what our video deadlines are going to be. So I'll do my best to communicate that with you guys as I find out more about that, because I want you guys to feel at least included in the process. But, like, yeah, I'll post, like, schedules and things like that. But sometimes I'm just going to also impulsively just do shit, because I'm going to be completely honest, as a human being, I don't operate amazingly perfectly on schedules. So there will be days when I just feel like doing something, and that's just the way it's going to be. So I guess what I'm saying is, fuck you. Also, I think that's my fastest Barlow race I've ever done. I think that beat my previous PB by 5 seconds. I think I had a 24 point something. And I just got a fucking 19. That's insane. I hope you guys saw that. That was fucking crazy. Sometimes it just clicks, man. I'm telling you. Sometimes that trick just fucking clicks. Wow. No sound effect went off, but wow. That was fast. That beat my best by a full second. Nice. That's a good goal to get. That's a good goal to get. I actually had a pretty solid gold there. So I'm happy with that. Oh, you heard the yippee? Okay, I didn't hear it, so I didn't know if you guys did. That's great to hear that the audio sources are playing, though. Okay, we get that. You heard the sound effect. Okay, good. As long as you guys can hear it, that's all that matters. Now I know you guys can hear it. Good information. And I'll fix it on my end whenever it's convenient. Hello there, Joshua Ishtar. Joshua Ishtar, I feel like... Did you watch for a bit and then stop watching? I feel like I recognize your name, but I don't remember where I recognize it from. Maybe I'm just crazy. That is possible. You play enough Ratchet and Clank, it could drive anybody insane. Or both. Yeah, or both. Both is also an option. I'm getting lit up right now. This is not a good amount of health. I could really use a partial shield heading into the next... I'm gonna have to barrel roll a little bit more. A bit unlucky that there's just a shitload of green guys there. I'm also on 5 rare titanium. I need 5 more. Okay, let's see. I gotta avoid the fire here really carefully. I might have to sack a couple seconds. Just for survivability's sake. It would also be nice if I got any rare titanium drops. There's 1. I need 4 more. Otherwise, I can't leave the planet. There's... Okay. That's good. Okay. I just need 2 more than 10 enemies. Come on. A missile drop isn't bad. That looked like Raritanium, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, yeah. We're at 10. Okay. Just gotta survive this now, which should be pretty free. Okay. Nice. Huh. The planet doesn't usually make me sweat that much. That was interesting. I felt like I rolled with the punches on that pretty well. But I'm not 100%... Because with Felton, it's like... You should never be getting into those situations in the first place. You know what I mean? But, so... I'm trying to think, like, what did I fundamentally do wrong that made it so that my health became an issue? Or was it even really an issue? You know? Because I didn't get super low. So, from an optimal standpoint, it's like, well, who cares then? It's just a resource. I gotta think about that a little bit more. I find that... I don't know what it is, man. I find that kind of stuff really fascinating to think about. I mean, I think that makes sense, right? Because, like, you would have to be the kind of person to find that shit fascinating to have speedrun these games as much as I have. But it's so weird because, like... I'm sorry, there's, like, something, like, caught in my lower lip. What was I talking about? Fucking hell. The, oh, yeah, like, getting hyper obsessed over Ratchet, it's like... I don't feel like it was necessarily even Ratchet and Clank that made me the kind of, like, hyper-focused person. I think I just always was that kind of person, and I happen to enjoy doing it in Ratchet and Clank, you know what I mean? I guess what I'm saying is, like, maybe that's just speedrunner brain. Like, I find, like, the act of sitting down and getting good at a game for no particular fucking reason is just really, really fun, you know? You're good, Ang Bang. Everybody gets timed out at some point. It's a rite of passage. Your Barlow race is 0.3 faster than mine. Get absolutely fucked. Yo, what's up, Maracas? Oh, fuck me. I'm trying to overcompensate. Whoa. Holy shit. Ang Bang. Yo, A's in chat. Okay, so you guys can hear all the alerts. I can't hear any alerts. That is so interesting. My sound is not working properly right now. Okay. Now I know what the issue is. No alert. Okay. Well, regardless, Ang Bang, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, my dude. Thank you so much. You are too kind. I gotta focus here. Holy shit, I salvaged that. Okay. Not happy about the time that I lost leading up to this, but damn, that was a clutch recovery. Okay. I got that thing out of my fucking, like, mouth. Okay. Does anybody else have like a pocket, like, at like the bottom of their lip, that like the inside of their lip that like food gets stuck in sometimes? Does anybody else have that happen to them? Is that just me? What is bro on about? Okay, okay, at least some people relate. At least some people relate. I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm glad I'm not crazy. Okay, fighter boy. Alright, alright. You gotta relax, homie. Okay, you gotta fucking relax. I wasn't listening? Oh, okay. Well, one person said yes. That's all I need. Rude. You're just like... I don't even understand you. I don't even understand the way that you, like, the way you process the world around you. It is just so imperceptible to my mind to try to even understand you. The way you the way you do things and the way you see the world. I mean that in the best way. Yo, what's up, Sir Bobblesworth? Oh, Beanie, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. I know what you mean. Like the like pockets that are left sometimes by like wisdom teeth extractions. Yeah, it's annoying. Yo, what's up, Aethusa? How you doing? Denial is the first stage of grief. Yeah, I guess it is. Isn't it annoying how accurate that is? Like, I feel like every single time I ever go through any sort of, like, grief in my life, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to just skip to acceptance now, you know? Like, I know all the stages, I'm ready to skip to acceptance, and then you literally are never, it's never going to happen. You can never skip to acceptance. Okay. I thought Denial was a river in Egypt. Only if your husband is gay. Speedrunning grief easy? Yeah, imagine. Imagine. What's the grief this time? No, I just mean like any time. You know, like you lose, like, you know, someone dies, or like, you know, you have like a really bad like heartbreak, or, you know, some sort of like, you know what I mean. Do you ever get tired of playing the original trilogy of the Rat games? If I do, I just don't play them. Like, that's like literally the way that I am these days. It's just like, if I don't want to play Ratchet, I just won't. I think it makes for a more relaxed stream environment, because I want you guys to really believe, and like, I want you guys to enjoy the Ratchet content and trust me when I say that, like, I'm playing it because I'm enjoying it, you know? I know some of you guys, I don't know, it's actually really nice that some of you guys worry about me in that regard. You guys don't like to admit it, but like, when you guys show that you actually give a shit, it's I appreciate it, you know? You guys are a good community. You guys are dumb as fuck, but you're good people, and I appreciate that. You do look in a good mood today. I'm in a no-nonsense kind of mood, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna say what's on my mind. I'm stupid but loyal. Ain't that the goddamn truth? Report, LeBron James forgot the bolt on Barlow. Dude, I've been looking to make a meme out of that, because it's actually fun to participate in those, like the LeBron memes are really funny, you know? I was trying to think what like would be applicable to this stream. Do you have to be stupid to express loyalty? No, they can be mutually exclusive. It's just that this community happens to be loyal and stupid. They just happen to be both. Calling Zem pregnant is kind of funny. I rest my case. I'm so used to getting called stupid by you. Okay, that's actually funny as hell. Can we talk about that? That's actually funny as hell. Holy shit. I wasn't ready for that. I felt the bad timing on that too. I can't exactly explain what I did wrong, but it felt wrong. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you guys will call me pregnant the entire time, but if I ever actually did have a kid, you would help me raise the baby. Holy shit. Okay. Let's stop losing let's stop losing time on every split, shall we? I'd like to turn this run around a little bit. I gotta record as well, just in case. LeBron James reportedly couldn't find the last desert crystal. Dude. Oh my god. You feel so stupid every time. Like, literally every time you forget something in the desert or in the tundra, you feel like a fucking moron. You feel like you just got knowledge checked by a game that's 20 years old. Just like right there. I should not have gotten hit like that. So the thing is, when you have to do this fight, something that speedrunners think about is like the punch animation that they're on. Because if you'll notice, Clank always does a 1, 2, 3. It's a left, right, and then he does both. And you and I both know if you hit him with the third one, he gets knocked all the way back to hell. But what the more astute of you may have noticed is that we always try to put ourselves in positions where we can avoid hitting him with the third hit. So, for example, I'm spamming here because I know right now it doesn't really even matter if he gets hit by it. But as I approach this last set of buildings coming up here, I'm going to change how I do this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get rid of all the buildings. I'm going to try to note where he is because he's always going to walk towards me from this position. And then I clear the third punch and save the first punch for right here. And you always want to punch him first because it's easier to line up the jump. Like, because you have to kind of gauge how far back he gets knocked to know how high you need to jump here. Here I had to land there and do a punch just to salvage it because he got knocked too far away. But like, it's basically, you just kind of use it as a setup to always get him the right amount of distance. And then this is actually really difficult, like, because there's spots that you get into where if you're not experienced, you just will lose the loop, and then he'll run away from you and you'll probably lose about 15 to 20 seconds. So it's actually really valuable to know how to do all this because you're just going to avoid so many frustrating mistakes later on. It's one of the things that I think anybody who's running these categories should practice first. And then here you can just punch him because it's faster than landing on him. So it was a little... he was a little tricky from time to time, but overall a very solid fight. Suki Bird, by the way, thank you so much for the 17 months, and Remedy, thank you for the 26. For whatever reason, I can't hear alerts today. So I'm sorry if I accidentally ignore anybody when they sub or gift sub. It is not my goal to do so. Fuck. Okay. Bit of a tricky spot there, but I made it work. And then here, I'm trying to just get as high up as I can, because you can land after 4, but you have to be really careful with how you navigate these slopes. Because again, in Ratchet 2, really bad quality of the game, where it's like if you are running down a slope, you can't jump. Oh yeah, so I should explain the he thing for those of you just joining us. I wanted to add a couple 7TV emotes to torture you guys today. So I I changed he, and I changed a couple of others as well. I wanted to torture you guys a little bit. If people really hate it, I'll get rid of it. Zem creating the world's most unintentionally menacing Twitch chat. LeBron reportedly only getting 9 Raritanium. LeBron reportedly spending 7 minutes on the Rack 2 max % Gorn grind. I'm so glad that do you guys like that I refuse to call it the Rack 2 max % Frugus cloud grind? I'll never stop calling it the Gorn grind because it's so fucking funny. Oh yeah, it was Kiss. Kiss was the other one that I changed. And then from here, I gotta do this. No. Okay, well at least I didn't fly off the fucking thing. That thing's not gonna shoot at me, right? Okay, we're good. Oh, please. Come on, I can do myself a little bit better than that. Trying to play your favorite game as little as possible. Yeah, ain't that the goddamn truth. That was... I know why that went wrong. Okay. I'm making new mistakes, which is fine. I'd be mad if I lost time here to like the same dumb shit that I usually do, but I feel like I'm making this work in different ways this time. Trying and experimenting in new ways. And then from here, I think that blows up the tank, so I have to go back this way. If you can get it before the tank goes down there, like if you can get it on the first try, then you can use the tank to death abuse, because it doesn't blow up the tank. But if the nanotech, like if you don't get it first try, the tank is already moved completely, and so when you get the nanotech blast, it blows it up no matter what. Speedrunning is spending years of your life playing a game over and over so you can play through it once as little as possible. I mean, hey, we never said it made sense. We just said we were going to do it. Ever considered doing a rack future game speedrun? I mean, I ran into the Nexus. I actually really enjoyed that. I got really, really good. I've considered going back to that, but I also want to focus on like my more like the projects that I'm a little bit more passionate about right now. So I don't know. I guess what I'll say is like I'm not going to say no, but I'm also not going to say yes. It's maybe someday. That's the best answer I can give. I enjoyed it. It's just right now I don't like that would be more of like a labor of love. And right now I feel like it's more important to have a bit more focus on a labor of content. Just for where we are as a channel. Someday that'll change, as all things do. And I'll start doing some more for fun stuff. Yeah, how many tries is it going to take me to get tree hops here, gamers? Let's see. Maybe just one. Oh, I didn't jinx it, but I did take a risky line. I mean to say like I was focused. You know, I didn't take my mind off of it. All right, let's try it. Okay, let's go again. Oh, had to really make that one work. Damn. Really trying to learn to roll with the punches here. Okay. Not quite. It's a hard trick. It's a hard trick. I make it look easy sometimes, but I don't make it look easy all the time. I hope you guys can see how tricky it is. So the idea and the reason why this is so tricky is because you need to launch yourself off of one specific angle on the corner. And it's only one specific angle. I don't even know how to describe it. I just kind of feel it. Maybe I should think about how to describe it because that might test my knowledge a little bit. But basically I try to go at it like that and I try to boost over top of it. But I'm not getting it this time. Very tough. Very, very tough. Okay, let's give it another crack. I'm gonna keep going until I get it. Because I actually really, really want to. But it is quite frustrating to have to learn this sort of thing in the middle of my speedrun. Maybe this is something I need to practice. Just to make sure I don't fuck it up. I used to get it very, very consistently. But I could stand for a fine tune-up, you know? I could stand for a fine tune-up. Focus, Zem, focus. I'm always focused. Trust me, there's a part of my brain that's always focused on this stupid shit. I've been enjoying watching some speedruns of A Crack in Time. I do want to play A Crack in Time. I said I would a long time ago. I still owe that to my community. I still owe that to my community. you have 1 frame to hit that. So what I do is I launch myself in the air, and then I wrap my right index and middle finger around my R1 button, and I flutter. If you guys have never seen what a flutter animation looks like, I will show you. I have to save here because there's no autosave here. Okay. Then we load. So let me show you what that looks like. If you guys have never seen it, when I'm fluttering R1, I do it like this. That's like, I don't know, it's like 12 or 13 inputs per second. So it's not consistent by any means because there's 60 frames in a second. But, you know, statistically speaking, 1 in every 5 tries I get it. I assume you make women happy. No, 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 no. I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I don't have time for women. I'm too busy, you know, I'm too busy doing my own shit. Yeah, only speedrun, no women, okay? It's about that time of year, gamers. It's about that time of the year. Last year, around this time, I quit. I quit the 2 W's of the world. I quit weed and women, and I'm thinking of going back. Oh, you love to hit that. That's the best spot to be in. I hope that guy didn't get too far away. The skill point may have been ruined just now, but we'll see how it goes. And something I'm actually very happy about is that I have the exact right amount of nanotech. So I'm maybe a little bit behind, so I might have to kill 1 extra enemy, but we always want to be at a point where our nanotech is very nearly upgraded exactly on this elevator. The only way it happens is if you get good experience on Siberius during the boss fight. But the reason why is because, ideally, you want to use the nanotech blast to clear out every enemy in this room. Now again, I'm a little bit behind, so it's not going to work perfectly, but if it was working perfectly, I would have gotten it right there to blow up everybody else in here. That should be good for something. Oh, well, you know what? At least it saves me time on 1 enemy this time. Normally you can clear out the entire room and it's just super juicy. If you feel like a genius when it happens. What's gonna be lurking? Trying for the Crash 4 Platinum? Oh, I see. Oh shit, I gotta be really careful here. I read something about Crash 4 and I got like mind sucked into it. Okay. Okay, I had to pull out some tricks for that one. It's like, it's easy to fuck that up under pressure. Because of the way the dog, he can iframe a lot of your first hits. So it's very tricky to try to salvage that. Okay. LeBron messed up Wrench Ninja 2. Yeah, dude, he ain't the GOAT. He ain't the GOAT. Okay. Such a tremendous skill point, GG as always. Thank you. I felt particularly proud of that one. And this is actually what I'm really happy about in terms of this Rack 2 max % grind. Like, I hope you guys are starting to appreciate now that, like, I am getting more comfortable in this category, you know? Like, there are little things that I'm starting to notice and pick up on. Still a lot of strats that I do pretty slowly because I haven't done a proper studying. But maybe it's time to start. No nuke? I don't have the nuke yet. Now I'm farming for the nuke. You guys know what time it is. It's the Rack 2 max % Gorn grind. The best time of the run. Where we get to sit here and count to 60. My favorite thing is when people talk to me as if I don't know this is boring. Where they're like, wow, Zem, I hate this part of the run. Like, I guess I'll be back when it gets to more interesting things. It's like, yeah, you think I enjoy, like, having to sit here and just fucking make this entertaining? Ugh, it's such a challenge. Oh my god. Yay, math. Were any of you good at math in school? I was really, really good at math, personally. That was my jam. I disassociated and thought you were in New Game Plus. Oh, I see. Tell us your life story during this segment. I'm getting somewhere, you know. I was a math kid. I remember, like I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know what it was, but winning that mental math bee in 5th grade, it was like, that was a crazy moment for me, because I knew I was good at numbers, but I didn't know that I was, like, you know, better than everyone in my school, kind of like good at math, you know. And it really, like, established a trajectory for, like, exploring that fascination of numbers that, like, really actually almost made me become a mathematician as opposed to an opera singer. Can you think about that? If I had chosen for my degree path to become a statistician, there would be no Zem 92. I'm sure of it. I would have gotten sucked into that world. Maybe I'd be, like, watching streamers, but I probably would have never done it myself. I only started streaming because I was, like, a fucking, like, broke-ass, jobless singer who had some free time on his hands, you know? It's crazy to think. Sometimes you can't always control the way your life goes, but you can certainly make the best of it. It's kind of weird to think, you know? My life is certainly a lot less stable than it would be if I had become a mathematician. But it would certainly be a lot less interesting. Okay. I think this RNG has been okay. I don't know if it's been bad per se, but it's not really good either. It's just kind of average. My PBs, my fake PBs, Gorn Grind, the one that it's comparing against, is a bit faster than average. So it's not as if this is like a... This is definitely time safe for next run, is what I'm trying to say. It can always be viewed as time safe for next run. You know, just like get a luckier Gorn Grind next time around. Just gotta think of it like that. Life coach Zem, hey man, listen, well, you gotta be a bit of a psychopath to be a speedrunner, you know? We know a thing or two about how to gaslight ourselves into being like, into seeing the best out of things, you know? Have you seen some of the traumatic ways in which speedrunners have lost, like, their precious run that they were so proud of? It's like, to speedrun is to suffer, you know, and to suffer immensely. But there's beauty in the suffering. It's something very human. Oh, nice. We're at 60. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. And then on to Tadano we go. What's the saddest or most disappointing way you've ever lost a run? I mean, the one that's it's got to be the first one you think of, right? It has to be whichever one came to your mind first. That's the one, right? So for me, this was, I want to say, mid 2016. This would have been right around the time I ran 100% seriously for the very first time in Ratchet 3. And basically what happened was I was about to get the first ever sub 5 hour run, right? It was about to be a historic run for the category. And 4.5 hours in, I buy the Agents of Doom, only to find out that the game would not let me buy the Agents of Doom. And this led to the discovery of one of the most iconic Ratchet 3 glitches of all time, which is that if you're ever playing Hundo, you have to make sure that you don't kill enemies in cycling weapon challenges as your weapon cycles. Because, for example, let's say I kill Scorpio with during the cycling weapons challenge, right? Scorpio gives a shitload of XP. If you're swapping weapons, why isn't this fucking proxy working? Hello? Okay. I think I know what I did wrong. I think I approached it from too far of a leftward facing angle. But yeah, so basically, if you kill an enemy such as Scorpio, imagine all the experience a boss would give you, right? If you kill it with, like, let's say the second to last shot from a gun, the game says, like, okay, that's fine, we'll give it to the gun. If you kill it with the first shot of your next weapon, it says, we'll give it to that gun. But if you kill it with the very, very last shot of a gun, the game cannot properly determine whether it should give XP to the first weapon or the second weapon. And so, instead, the game defaults it to the weapon with ID number 0, which is the Agents of Doom. So I killed too many enemies during too many cycling weapons, or like too many cycling weapons things as my weapons were cycling. Thus, too much experience got flooded into the Agents of Doom to the point where it leveled up to V2, and you can buy the V1 Agents of Doom from the vendor, but you cannot buy the V2 Agents of Doom from the vendor. So the game soft locked and I couldn't buy the Agents of Doom, and it voided my run. It made my run completely invalid. It was devastating. It was the most devastated I had ever felt in a speedrun in my entire life. But I'm very happy to say that that was a very, very long time ago. I feel like I've learned so much about speedrunning since then, you know? And it's like, in speedrunning, you have to learn... If you want to be, like, a very serious speedrunner, or at least a speedrunner who pushes themselves beyond their, like, capabilities, you have to be willing to accept the fact that you're going to learn some really, really, really harsh lessons from this, you know? And you have to be willing to embrace them. Because if you're not going to, like... Some people would have legitimately quit running after that, you know what I mean? Like, some people would have legitimately quit. But you have to be the kind of person who's like, yeah, I mean, you live and you learn. Some people would, like, just be like, fuck this hobby, that's so stupid. You know what I mean? Like, we've all done that. Like, we've all hit, like, a bad thing happen to us in a hobby, and then we're just like, no, this is stupid, I don't want to do this anymore. And then you just quit. We've all done it at some point. In some way. I quit karate when I was a kid. I don't really know why. I liked karate, but I didn't like it more than I liked being able to watch anime. So I chose watching anime over going to karate class. Did you end up getting a good Hundo world record? Oh, of course I did. Come on, who do you think you're talking to? Oh shit, how did that not work? It was weird. Oy, the way you have to throw decoys in this specific spot is so annoying. Okay. That's fine. At least we made it out of there. I lost a lot of decoys in the process, but it happens. We still have enough. I'll have to restock. I'll probably restock anyway, but we'll be fine for Aranos. Hello? Oh my... Okay. And I know which way the camera needs to be oriented, but it's still a little... Yeah. Imagine if you stuck with karate, no Zen 92 either, maybe? I don't regret any of the decisions I've made in my life. I really don't. You know, every single decision that I've made has made me into who I am today, and I quite like the person I am today. I'm not perfect, but I don't have to be. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Okay. And you know what, gamers? Same for all of you. I hope that no matter whatever, like, stupid hardships you guys are going through, that, like, the big picture always outshines the little stuff, you know? I regret all my life decisions? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You could be dead. Those decisions, you could be dead. You know? Who's to say? Get out of here with that. I regret all this shit. I don't ever want to hear that from you again. Have some... I am ordering you to have some goddamn self-respect. Because you seem pretty cool. Alright, let's see here. So I'm going to buy this and this. I need that. Okay. Wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but we still saved time over fake PB, so I'll take that. My early game really is so sloppy. It's just, there's no tightness to it yet. Now I'm just really good at masking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking masking. Fucking people think I don't know they're autistic. Come on. I never judged you. I've known the whole time. And I've loved you all for it. Okay. Let me see. Whatever. True. I always thought the plane levels in this game made me depressed. Well, yeah, they've made me depressed. Like, I can't judge, you know what I mean? Like, they've made... I've known the pain of losing the ring challenges on a world record APB, you know, like a world record APB run. And you're just like, fuck me, man. Like, I literally just lost the run to fucking getting all this shit on Gorn. Are you kidding me? After all I've done. So, I don't... Listen, man, I understand your pain. I do. Okay. What's up, Cosme? How you doing? Please? No. That's... No. Oh my god. No. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I took a greedy line to try to get those guys, and it ended up biting me in the ass. But we're back on track. Yeah, guys, we're lacking some snivels right now. If you could even believe it in your heart of hearts, we're lacking some snivels right now. Do we still sheepinate the Gundam? Oh, you sweet summer child. Which apparently is a phrase that came from Game of Thrones. I did not know that. That's a new age Mandela effect, is people thinking that that phrase existed before Game of Thrones. Oh, come on. Please. Okay. Of course, it had to be the last one that I missed. Okay. Actually, I do want to buy ammo here. I usually buy ammo if I'm under 225 Lancer. I feel like you could probably get away with riskier numbers than that, but I'm not 100% positive. I haven't done enough experimentation. Don't shoot me, please. Okay. Nice. I'm a little concerned with the amount of health that I have, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, no, we're good. During the early Victorian era, no, you're gaslighting me. You're 100% gaslighting me. This is what the kids would call girl boss gaslighting, and I'm totally aware of your, I know what you're trying to do. No, please. I gotta get inside your coochie, man. No, please let me in. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it consistently. I only ever get it by accident, and then I lose it, and then I get it again, and then I lose it. I'm so sad. Okay, that's fine. We try again. I hate this fight. I really hate it a lot. Do we have practice codes? I could really use some practice codes for this game. This could work. I just want to slip inside your coochie, man. Please. Just one crumb. Alright, this is fine. We'll make it work. He didn't want to make it easy for me, so I might as well just do this. Okay, that went decently well. Could have gone much worse. Really not all too thrilled with how this run has been, but that's fine. We'll clutch up. We will clutch up. Okay, so you always want to start right around here where you can see the text box for the ammo, because if you don't, then you probably die. The swing shot on PS3 is a nightmare to use, and you can only latch on to very specific parts of nodes. The Shibanir was invented by Doofenshmirtz. Oh my god. Dude, have you guys been seeing that Doofenshmirtz has been popping off on TikTok lately? The guy who voices him, I feel like I see him every other day. He's all over the place. Or maybe that's just because I think about Phineas and Ferb more than the average person. I just think Doofenshmirtz is so funny. He's just like the funniest fucking villain. He's just like, he's just so like he's so earnest and yet so stupid, and it's so, he's such a treat, you know, he's such a treat. Are you winning, son? I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm doing pretty well this run. Yeah, we're good on that. Okay, Attack of the Twonkies. Let's do it. Yeah, this is not my... We can actually be ahead. Wait, hold on. We can actually be ahead going into MG+. Okay. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? If I clutch up and actually play well here, this could go really solidly. Ah, fuck me. That's fine. Okay. It's still fine. We're not losing much time there. But, no. Okay. Okay. Alright, well. Well then. This is becoming, quite the blunder. Okay. Okay. Before they despawn. Did that work? I don't know if it did. Oh shit. We're gonna have to really clutch up on the... Oh, this is a little ugly. We're steering. That's not the amount that I'm used to having. We're steering right now. Yeah, it didn't work at all the second time. The reason it didn't work is because I didn't swap to the spider bot fast enough in the menu, I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% positive though. Ooh, this could get ugly. This could get ugly. I should be fine. I should be fine. I don't know. What in the fuck are you guys typing? This is like some ultimate fucking like Twitch chatting happening right here. Zam, you ever watched Big Mouth? If so, which hormone monster do you reckon? It's the 1-2 of two of my chatters typing completely insane bullshit that doesn't make any sense. And one of them is asking if I've ever watched Big Mouth. It's just, this shit writes itself, you know? This shit writes itself. Okay, we are literally one enemy off. Wow. We're not going to do it on the Yetis because that's way too risky. What games do you like aside from Rack? Well, I just finished the Elden Ring Platinum Trophy. That was unbelievable. I also play a lot of League of Legends. I play... I don't know, if my friends are playing something, I'll join along with them. I don't usually play a lot of other games, though. A lot of the games that I play more casually, I kind of play on stream. Because it's kind of fun to experience that sort of stuff with you guys. Not to say I don't have games that I don't like playing on my own, but it's like, you know. Most of the time I like playing League. And every now and then I'll get like a single player game that I just want to play on my own, you know. I've actually been thinking of doing that more recently. I think I mentioned it before, but on some of the Platinum Trophy projects that I have, I was mentioning that I'm only going to stream like the most interesting bits. Oh wait, shit. I didn't kill an enemy. We'll have to make do. We can still make this work. This is actually not that big of a deal. I just got to steer a little bit more. We're still steering. Okay, so we get to do the proxy as normal. And these proxies are actually really annoying. I don't like them because the inputs are just awkward. But I've gotten used to it now. I'm gonna throw 3 decoys there for safe measure. The idea here is we're gonna get this by doing a bomb proxy right here. And then while the little twonkies are still distracted over there, I'm going to go drop this guy and then ideally kill all of them. Okay. Now they're not in my way, which is nice. And I just have to focus on getting around these guys. Very, very nice. Okay. If you are sensitive to flashing lights, blah, 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 I'm going to do a thing that looks bad. Don't look if you don't like looking at nice things. Or if you don't like looking at not nice things, then don't look. I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Throw one. Land. Throw another. This might work. No way. You have to be kidding me. Ugh. Why has that been happening lately? I know why that happened, I think. It happened because of the distance that I threw the spider bots at. If I throw them closer to the protopet, like from here, it'll be totally fine. Or maybe it won't. I can break them as long as I don't get the boss to 1/3 health. Really? No way, man. What is happening? This has been such a recent mistake. I have to iron this out. This is such a bad weakness. This is such a bad weakness. Okay. I will not stand for this. I will not. You do that. I stand here. I throw one from this angle. We're gonna try this out. Do those deaths still act-tune him? Yes, they do. What the fuck? Excuse me. What the fuck? There we go. Okay, that does not work. So now we're gonna try doing it from this angle, which I'm pretty sure should work. Maybe I have to move them up a little bit. This is annoying. How do you think I feel? They broke again. What is going on? Yeah, Cosme. Normally the boss doesn't give me this much trouble. It's not really luck. It's a gap in my knowledge somewhere. Might as well patch it. I'm gonna do this a couple more times, and then I'm gonna start a new run. Oops. There's an argument that I should not reset that kind of a run, but my argument is fuck that. I wanted to reset it. So that's exactly what I did. And it felt good.